Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishna. Here basically are discussing one of the topic that is city creation. City creation basically are discussing about India account. In India account basically we are discussing which project is going to be in Mumbai. So in Mumbai basically which project is ongoing. For example, there are 1 lakh project basically ongoing. So on the base of 1 lakh project, which project is ongoing basically in each and every sector basically. We are here taking each sector basically, all sectors. All sector means Bollywood, software industry, retail industry, mall industry, each and every industry. Which lava process basically is activated for the above projects. For example, in above basically 1 lakh project is ongoing. 1 lakh projects. 1 lakh project is ongoing. So for this 1 lakh project, how many lava data basically are activated? Because from there only basically the power company, energy company, and the nuclear power company they are taking the power data. In that basically whatever user story basically gets connect. For example, in company basically due to some problem, one person terminated. That also basically comes into the picture basically. For example, in Mumbai basically one person basically terminated due to some personal reason basically. That also basically comes into the picture basically. Each and every incidents basically happen in the software company that are basically taken in that consideration basically. Which lava basically is going to for the future basically. Means here basically I want to say is the lava which is going to create and which is getting created basically, that is basically for which all projects basically, for which all projects basically that is ongoing basically. That is assume that basically currently lava is in Charni Road after the Mumbai Central. So assume that basically is in Charni Road, moving under the land basically. So what are the side effects basically going to happen in the Charni Road basically? And Charni Road is basically near the sea water. That also we are going to discuss what are the side effects of each and every area basically when this uh, lava basically moves to the particular area. And then basically today in Mumbai, which area lava basically is moving and how basically the Bollywood groups are doing the advertising. And here how Sunil R. Nair basically tracked that Sunil in Mumbai basically, Sunil R. Nair basically generation has ended. In real basically nothing has happened. Just taking as an example basically. Here basically talking about the lava basically and up to what level the creation basically is generated. So one of the person told that earthquake basically which is going to happen and is happening now, that is connected with this lava creation. That is connected with the lava creation. So you can just imagine basically about the lava creation up to what level stuff basically is happening. So one of the person told that that's very difficult here basically to track basically. Currently, how basically you can track that basically what is written inside the lava basically? Is that is basically possible to track the people who has written the lava basically? That this all thing basically is to be taken. This many people basically is going to part in going to be into this in the lava data. That means lava data means this all project group basically are going to be take part basically in these projects. That group basically that for example one person basically added, so his entire group basically comes into the picture. Then this is basically automated system. This comes to automatic system basically. So it's very dangerous basically. So one of the person told that what how many people basically are added in this lava creation, that is the future creation basically, that basically is the stuff basically. So here basically the stuff is how Sunilar Nair basically tracked that Sunilar Nair basically is not into the future creation. That basically how he tracked the person basically assume that basically Sunilar Nair basically working with the lava group. So the lava group told that basically you have done the second marriage basically Sunilar Nair basically, yes basically, but I have done the marriage second marriage, but in this I am not getting the child. So what is the reason? So he told that basically the first marriage basically what was the time basically. So this was the time basically. In that time period basically, your generation basically was ended. That means your Nasbandi was done forcefully basically by the first marriage group. By the first marriage group, your Nasbandi basically was done forcefully basically. So Lava group told that basically you basically know that basically your Nasbandi was done. If I would be know, Sunil Nair basically replied that if I would be knowing that basically my Nasbandi has done in Mumbai city basically, then how basically I would be doing the checking everything basically. I am basically not fool basically, right? I am basically not a mad person that I know that basically my Nasbandi has happened and I will be doing the checking basically why basically I am not getting the child this that basically and everything. So one of the person told that like this basically Lava team basically told that basically Sunil you are basically next generation process that is not dumped into the Mumbai city. That means when we track the detail part basically, while the Java was while the lava creation was done, that time basically it was written that your generation basically has ended, and somebody from this particular area, that is the north area. North area means where basically Uttar Pradesh, Bihari, and Madhya Pradesh group has created that area. In that area, basically your Nasbandi was done. So North people basically has done your Nasbandi, especially is written basically. In North people means Ram Janmabhoomi people also basically comes into the picture. So the North group basically has done your Nasbandi. So here basically I am just taking as an one user story. So how basically it is going to connect basically that actually I am telling basically. So one of the person told that how basically Nasbandi was done basically of yours. That is also written here basically. You will not believe is basically how the lava groups are basically. You will not be able to believe that basically. That how basically Mumbai done your Nasbandi. That is the Bollywood industry basically. That is basically near the sea water. Where currently the lava process is ongoing in Charni Road basically. After Mumbai Central. After Mumbai Central or basically no after not Mumbai Central. After Mumbai Central. Just a minute, I will just check it basically. Mumbai Central moved this that the other is there, this is the Andheri is there, list of stations. Yes. Central line. Central line. Central line. Marine Line, Charni Road, Grand Road. Yeah. After Mumbai Central, Grand Road is there, and after Grand Road, basically the Charni Road. So currently, basically, lava is moving in the Charni Road. Basically, that is basically near the. Here, basically, I'm just taking one user story. So that basically how the future is basically getting creation. So one of the person told that. So how basically the software industry basically judge their future basically that this many projects are going to be come based going to come. So according to that, basically they have to do the future plan na, basically because nothing basically happens day or night basically. That comes to the MBA group, that is the Master in Business Management group basically how they do the plans of the future basically, and that basically comes through lava creation. Lots of people says that lava creation that means it's a very dangerous thing basically. Whoever basically are into the lava creation group basically, they are basically designing the future of that particular person basically, and somebody has designed your future. That is basically you have Nasbandi, your Nasbandi has done in Mumbai city. That also in north area basically where the north group basically has staying. Sorry, north group basically has created the areas. Just taking as an example, so that basically everything should be clear basically what actually the lava is and what actually the future is. So one of the person told that everything basically is going to calculate. So one of the person told that how many people basically Indian are in America. Then he told that basically this many people. So that in that future basically these all people basically are taken or not basically not basically taken. That is also very dangerous thing basically. That the Mumbai lava creation basically which happens, it takes only Mumbai people or basically only Indian people, only India people, or basically it takes total Indian nationality group basically. That is also very dangerous thing basically. Then the answer basically is the people who is going to do the investment according to that basically his power basically is doing business in America. So American people are also taken. He is doing in Europe, doing business in Europe. So European people basically are also taken. So here basically how they takes the people here basically, that is the question basically. If they say that basically we want American people, so how they basically exactly judge the people basically that I want this person only. Up to that level basically the technology has reached, or basically because lava is telling that basically we have finished Sunilar Nair generation from Mumbai. That means they have reached up to that level basically. Here the real basically I had my Nasbandi has not done basically. I'm just taking as an example basically. What is actually future end of India? Sorry, of Indian nationality basically. So here basically the thing is what is actually the lava creation basically. That actually we are discussing. So what is actually the, and in this basically one more thing basically lava group has done that basically they have written up to that level that how many people basically are involved in this. That is also written basically up to that level. You will not believe that basically. Up to that level. That means one of the person told that whatever you are basically doing, that is basically judged by the people basically. That is basically judged by the somebody basically has kept the camera and basically whatever you are doing, that basically somebody is tracking it basically. No, it's not like that basically. It's about the energy basically. For example, I picked this phone. I basically had this water at 9:06. That is basically 21:06 time. 9 o'clock and 6 minute PM basically. At that time basically I had the water. So that all data basically are inside my body is, and that is basically generates the energy, and that is basically captured by the nuclear power company. And on the base of that basically, if I am drinking water at this particular time, then Nasbandi is basically nothing basically, that they can track basically. And at whatever basically they that is basically big thing na basically. If I am drinking this water basically at this 9 p.m. and sorry 9 at 9 o'clock and 6 p.m. basically, sorry 9 6 minute basically, then you can 9 o'clock and 6 minute basically. At that time basically I had the water. If that basically the nuclear power company can judge, they can give you the data basically. Sunil, basically you had water basically at this particular time, so you will be shocked basically, yeah, that how basically they judged this year basically, that I had the water at this particular time. That was basically very dangerous thing, na, basically. How they judged, that is very dangerous thing basically. So this Nasbandi is basically nothing basically. Assume that basically I got AIDS disease. Just taking as an example, basically. So, up from which body basically the AIDS disease was generated, and at what particular time basically was the for the AIDS, and which all people basically was near about you, and how many people basically was watching from the camera. Everything basically the detail basically they have. That is a nuclear power company. So you can just imagine basically up to what level the future plan basically has done. So you can just imagine basically what is the future of Indian nationality. And this everything is done basically. Now you can't do anything. So here I am taking the example of myself only. That my Nasbandi has done. I basically got AIDS disease, and these all are the groups basically who finished my future basically. And that everything basically is written in the lava basically. That is the future creation of Mumbai land. That is basically the about India land. So India land basically is getting created by finishing Sunilar Nair future, and this everything is done basically. So this user stories basically is generating in Mumbai, and Mumbai is basically the heart of Hindustan. So you can just imagine, that means from India basically Nasbandi has done basically, and wherever basically the Indian nationality are staying. For example, in America basically the 38 crore people basically are staying. So they also connected in this way. So entire world came into picture basically. So just see the users cases basically which is getting generated through from one lava data basically connected entire Indian nationality. So that basically the time will tell everything basically. What are the things basically going to happen? And currently basically what is ongoing? That is war basically. That is Russia, Ukraine, Iran, Iraq, whatever basically country. That basically I'm not sure. I don't know. That basically the war department knows basically why they are doing the war. So you can just imagine from lava which is entered into the Mumbai city and currently basically is in Charni Road, that is generating the future basically of India, because Mumbai is equal to heart of the India. So I am taking the entire Indian nationality. Here basically my Nasbandi has not happened and I don't have AIDS also. I'm just taking as an example. So that basically the process actually what the lava groups are doing basically, that should be clear basically. And this everything is done also. So you can just imagine basically the world has reached up to the level. Then basically one of the satellite person told that basically after listening this basically, so do you know basically where the Earth planet is moving? There was no answer basically, because their lava is this basically. There crores of planet basically are moving. Their lava is this one of the lava point basically is in universe basically, that is Earth planet. There basically the future basically are they are generating in universe basically of Earth planet. Sorry, from Earth planet basically the universe future basically are generated, and in this basically they have ended the Sunil R Nair generation. They have ended the generation of Sunil R Nair through Nasbandi and through AIDS. In really, basically, I don't have AIDS and Nasbandi. I'm just taking as an example. So, like this entire universe basically got one energy that Sunilar Nair generation has ended. So, from one lava basically, which is entered into Mumbai, which is currently moving in Charni Road, from that basically the entire universe future basically is created from Earth planet. Earth planet generated the entire future basically, and in Earth planet, India land basically generated the future basically of Sunilar Nair in universe. So here basically I'm just taking the example of myself basically. In real basically you can put your name also. What are the things basically done in with you basically? For example, you are in America, and you basically what are the things basically happened in to you in America basically? What are the things basically happened in you in Dubai basically? What are the things basically happened to you in Bangalore basically? Each and everything basically you can add. So one of the person told that this basically up to this level basically nobody think, yeah, basically, but this way only basically you have to think basically. Then only you can able to know the future basically. What the future is basically in what the future basically Earth planet is creating in universe basically, because everything is done basically. That's why each and every process basically is done. After that basically the video is getting displayed. Each and everything is done. Universe Group basically has merged the Sunilar Nair and generation also. So you can just imagine basically how the universe basically group is going to connect here basically. And everything is connected also. That is the main thing. And nothing is basically going to happen to Earth planet. That everybody knows basically. So you can just imagine basically what is going to happen. Here basically just taking as an example of myself. In real basically you can put your example whatever thing. Here just basically I want to explain that what actually the lava creation is and what is actually the future creation, and how basically the future creation basically are done by the set of groups who are basically into the lava design. And here basically I have taken the example of myself, but in real basically I don't have AIDS, and I don't have any Nasbandi Vasbandi. So in next video basically we are going to see little bit more about the lava creation, which is done by the set of groups, and they are telling that basically we have finished Sunilar Nair from India, from Earth planet, from universe, from dot basically, which is currently moving downside of where basically I am sitting.